All right. Hey guys. So tonight is Thursday. It is August 4th, and I'm really excited for this call tonight because I am just really stoked to dive into helping you be able to create your own brand and really unleash your story and the power of using who you are to attract the people into your business and into your life. And this is something that I always struggled with myself, and going to Summit last week and learning more about this topic and really how to dive into it and be able to implement it for myself and then be able to teach it back to you guys it's just so powerful, and I'm very excited to share with you. I made a PowerPoint, and there is some action steps that will be followed at the end of it, so you can start applying this tomorrow once the video is uploaded and everything like that. So with that being said, let's dive into it. I'm going to share my screen and get the PowerPoint started. And PowerPoint on. So tonight is all about creating your brand and how to be able to stand out and be authentically you. And I feel as if sometimes we kind of lose track of what being authentic really means, and we tend to look around at all these other shiny objects around us, like all the other top coaches, all the other people on Instagram, and trying to find ourselves within them to, find that authenticity. But in all reality, it really comes from your past and what's in you right now. And tonight is all about unleashing that and how to be able to unleash that. So we're going to dive in and keep on rolling. So the main thing to start out with is to remember what attracted you here to Beachbody. I have a whole bunch of different photos up here because for myself, seeing all these people within the coaching business, being able to travel to different places, the top 10 was just treated to a, all-inclusive, paid for by Beachbody, 10-day trip to Bora Bora. Last year they took them to France. This year they're going to Italy, and they have the Success Club trips every April. Last year they were on the cruise line, the Royal Caribbean. The year before that they were in Cancun, Mexico. Before that they were in Disney World, and this year we're going to Punta Cana. Seeing all these people traveling throughout the company, it attracted me because I never was going anywhere. My vacations and travel was Ocean City, Maryland, which is 3 hours away. If sometimes we were lucky, we would go to the Outer Banks, which is like an 8-hour drive. But that was basically the only place I was going to. I never been on an airplane my entire life until Beachbody. And my first airplane travel trip was to Coach Summit in Las Vegas, and I was by myself, and it was the most incredible experience. I remember in 2014 telling myself, this is awesome. I could get used to being on an airplane. I could get used to traveling and just being able to pick up whenever with my work and be like, all right, I'm leaving for the weekend. I'm leaving for the week. That attracted me to the business. Seeing people getting results, having that solution, that attracted me to the business. Seeing this Shakeology thing, whatever it was, I didn't even know what it was back then. I just saw recipes of it and saw the pictures and saw how people were loving it and creating it all fancy with their fruits and stuff. And I was like, I want that. I was attracted to it. And then seeing everyone with their team pictures, it attracted me to that because I was alone on my fitness journey. I stopped hanging out with a lot of my friends because of, the type of lifestyle they were into, and I was trying to get out of that lifestyle. It's not that I didn't love my friends or I wasn't supportive of them, but I know I needed to focus on myself. And so seeing these people within the coaching and community, having these circle of friends who got them, and they were they work out together, they do these things together. It's that's what I wanted too. So these are the things that attracted me to coaching. And it may be different to you. So you want to think about the things that you were attracted to. Some of the other things you could be attracted to was the lifestyle, the friendship, the having that ability and freedom, not having a boss. I know that's something that attracted me to this. I hate having a boss. I hate checking into work. I hate saying hey, can I take a break? No, I want to be able to take a break when I want. So after you figure out why you are attracted to the business, you need to find your voice, which is you're going to be able to use your story to translate into your content. My posts, if you notice my posts, they usually have some sort of story. I try to keep some of them short, but some of them tend to get a little bit longer depending on what story it is. My content is my voice. My content is my past, my struggles, my triumphs, my relationships, my fitness, everything. It's my story. And you want to use who you are to attract your tribe. So what I've been noticing lately, I've been a coach for 3 years, and in the first 2 years, I struggled. I'm not going to lie. I struggled with building a team because I didn't have my own voice. I was just trying to grow, make money quick. And I didn't understand the business fully. I was very naive. I was very young. And I just wanted out of my life so bad, and I wasn't willing to learn. So my team was just a mix of people that didn't mesh well, and that a lot of them ended up quitting, and they're not here anymore. And one thing that, even with that, like, I still never quit because I wanted this and I loved it. And like I said, one thing I've been noticing recently is the people that are joining our team with Faith Fitness Empire and Fit and Fierce Dynasty, we are all so much alike. It is unreal. Like, when I met these women in Nashville last week, it was crazy how much we had in common throughout our back journey and our struggles. Like, there was tears shed, like hardcore tears. I have pictures of Megan and I crying. And it's because, like, we figured out so much about each other. And you want to follow, to be able to find your voice, you want to follow that story creator. And you're probably like, well, what is a story creator? What is she talking about? Don't worry, I got you covered. So this is how you're going to be able to find your voice. So this is part of your homework. You're going to put 3 columns on your paper, just like you see up here. You're going to have 1 column on the left saying, what is normal about you? The middle column, what have you overcome? And a column on the right, what makes you unique and special? So write down all the things that's normal about you. And I had this picture up here with this girl eating this burger because that's normal about me. People assume that I just eat healthy 100% of the time and I don't enjoy myself. But what they don't realize is I could eat a burger every single day. I love burgers. So I put that up there. I'm a cat lady. I'm always checking my bank account because I'm a freak worrier when it comes to that account. Like, I'm so afraid that it's going to overdraft, and I'm so afraid that I'm never going to have enough money to get out of debt and all this stuff. It's something that I'm working on. So I'm always checking my bank account. That's normal about me. I'm always riding around in my car on E because I don't ever feel like stopping to get gas. Like, I'll get home from work and I'll be like, I'll just get gas in the morning. And then I'm running late to work and I'm just like, I'll get gas later. So I'm always on E. So those are things that are normal about me. They may look different to you. So, and then you have things that you've overcome. For me personally, I've overcome a 100-pound weight loss. I've overcome poor parent relationships with my stepmother. I've overcome manipulating relationships in my past. I went through horrible relationship for about 6 years. And I had poor self-confidence. The list goes on, but I kept it short for just quick examples for you guys to see. So what are the things that you have overcome? And then what makes you unique and special? For me, I'm obsessed with leopard print. Every single person that comes into my life, they end up knowing me as a leopard freak. Even the kids at preschool, when it's Teacher Appreciation Week or Christmas or the end of the year and the kids give me gifts, there's always something leopard print, and I've never voiced that. It's just they can tell from my clothes, from my pictures. If they follow me on Facebook or Instagram, like they know that leopard is a part of my life for some reason, and that makes me unique and special. I don't do dishes, but I always find a way to enjoy it. Most people just won't ever do dishes or ever enjoy it, but I'll figure out a way to enjoy it. I'll sing to myself in my head, or I'll put on music. I find a way to make it enjoyable. I talk to myself in the mirror and I give myself pep talks in the morning, and it's like I'm having a full-on conversation with somebody, but it's just me in the mirror. And I can cook well. I really never thought I could be able to cook well, but I realized that I'm really good at cooking, and I just really need to share that more with people and give more recipes and maybe make a cooking show. I have no idea, but those are things that are special about me. So you want to create this list and have this when you go to make your post on your social media. These are the things that are going to make you stand out over all the other coaches. Always remember to be you and stay true to who you are. You don't want to become a carbon copy. Just don't do it. You were born to stand out. You were born to lead. You were born to create. You were born to inspire. You're here for a purpose. So don't fall into that trap of trying to post the pictures that other coaches are posting, or trying to post the same content as them, or trying to share what they're sharing. You want to work from that list to create your content. Your posts should flow so naturally that it feels weird. Like, wow, that just spewed out in like 5 minutes. Did it really just happen like that? If you are taking 10 to 15 minutes or longer on a post, you know that it's not authentically you. It's not coming from the heart. It needs to flow. It needs to be who you are. Take that opportunity to use your voice and dribble your story here and there. If you look at my pages recently, like I am every single day sharing a little bit about my journey, a little bit about my story. It's like a little bit here diving into elementary school, growing up and struggling with my weight, to over here on a fitness post that I never used to be able to play sports, and I quit sports, but now I'm able to do all this stuff with fitness, and then my stuff with my psoriasis. Like, I'm dribbling a little bit about myself every single day in each post, but every single post is including coaching, because it's not just the fitness. It is this entire community that helped me overcome so many of the things that I battled with. So I always try to include in this post, before coaching and taking care of my health and fitness, I dive into my story. One of my biggest tips for you guys, stop following the other coaches. I've had my share pass in the beginning of this journey 3 years ago, or I would post basically the same content as some of the other top coaches. And I thought, like, I was just using it for inspiration. But the thing that happens when you look at the other coaches for inspiration is you lose sight of who you truly are, and then you feel as if you need to do exactly what they're doing because they're successful. But in all reality, it has nothing to do with them being successful or not. It's them being true to who you are. So you want to put on those blinders. Know when you're crossing that line of inspiration to feeling that comparison and starting to copy them, because you don't want that to happen. Just don't be the carbon copy. And always remember that what you're doing in private is what you want to be doing in public. So if you are posting something that you know you wouldn't do behind closed doors, don't post it. And same thing, if you're doing things behind closed doors, share that, because that is what's going to make you stand out. People want to know who you are. They are following you. They are buying from you. They want to know who you are. And the last thing is the BFF rule. And this was something we learned at Summit, and I thought it was perfect. When you make a post, if it's not something you would say to your best friend, don't post it. And I was like, that's genius. That is genius. I love that idea. Having that BFF rule. If there is something that you are about to post and you read it and just picture your best friend or picture somebody that you are trying to help, and you know that you want to help them, and you know that they trust you, and you know they're going to take your advice, would you say it to them? And if you answered no, then you know it's not worth your time to post. Continuing on with staying true and staying you. Be yourself, and don't be afraid to be yourself. So for me personally, style, fashion, anything leopard print, I tend to be a little random sometimes. I tend to not make sense sometimes. I'm a total cat lady. I have 2 cats. One lives with me. One lives at my dad's house. And I'm messy. Like, I'm all over the place. And those are things that I'm trying to keep true to myself and share more about, because it's who I am. And I can't be afraid to share who I am. I can't be afraid of making somebody upset. I can't be afraid of somebody not liking me. At the end of the day, not everybody's going to like who you are. So we have to be okay with that, and be okay with friends unfollowing us, and be okay with friends saying mean things to you, and know that it's not necessarily you that they're attacking. It's just they're not confident in themselves, so they're taking it out on you. Think about, what do you want in a friend? What kind of friend do you want to have? What kind of friend do you want to be to others? The moment you step into being that person and being that leader and being that boss and being that awesome friend and putting that out there is the moment that you're going to get that back in return. Always speak your mind and say the things that you are afraid to say. 9 times out of 10, when you're afraid to say something, it's something that you need to say. Never be afraid to talk about your journey, your struggles, your job with coaching, the things that you do with coaching, the things that the team does. Share it. Get people to be curious about it. So one of the things that they talked about at Summit was being a first-rate coach. And what that means is it's authentic. It's natural. First-rate, you know when it's natural, because when you make that post, you feel new. You're like, this is exciting. I'm really pumped up. You're getting good engagements on it. You're getting a lot of likes. You're getting a lot of comments. You're getting a lot of messages. You feel inspired, and you are relatable at this point. People are relating to your posts. So you know that that's something that you want to keep working on, is when you have all those things happening on your posts and your social media content. How do you do it? You include yourself. Put your picture in there. Can they see your face? Can they see your body? Don't get a picture going with your Shakeology cup and be like, hey, this is what I buy. You know, Megan talked about that last night in our team call. Like, you don't want to have, I wish I had a picture of this. I'll have to show you guys. Say you have your Shakeology shaker cup, right? And like, if you notice mine right now, it's all gross and nasty. And I take a picture of the Shakeology symbol on there, and then I just post that talking about Shakeology and the ingredients and everything that's in it. And you know, you can buy it for this price, and it saves you this because McDonald's and Starbucks and everything costs this. Like, yes, that's a okay post, but those are not the things that you want. A lot of the times when I post myself on my Shakeology, yeah, my Shakeology may be in hand, but they can see me. They can see my smile, and my post will be about a topic about maybe something with faith or something with happiness and joy, because I'm smiling in that picture. So my topic aligns with my picture, and I'm creating that curiosity. People will ask me, what's that drink you're always drinking? If you notice my pictures, and I'm talking about pre-workout, my Energize is always in hand, but I'm never saying what it is. They see me holding the shaker cup with yellow liquid in it that looks like just lime bright yellow, but I never talk about what it is. I can't tell you the amount of messages I get when people are like, what's that thing you're always drinking, the yellow drink? And I get it all the time on my Snapchat. What's that yellow thing you're drinking? Make them be curious. Make them want to know more. So speak it out loud before you post. Type out your posts. Yes, you'll sound crazy, but read it out loud, because when you read yourself, your post out loud, you'll be able to tell if it's actually your voice or not, because you'll read it and be like, I don't like the way that sounds, and you'll redo it. So speak your posts. Make sure your posts are aligning with your sneak peeks. Don't be afraid to add coaching into your posts. If you want people to be business builders, you want to attract business builders, then you need to put it out there in your post. Like, I work hard. I discipline myself and sacrifice a lot of time so I can put more time into my business. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I'm doing it anyway because I know it's going to bring me freedom. I used to believe that this was a scam, but once I joined, I figured out that it's not a scam, and I'm creating more friendships, and I'm making myself better and creating this healthier lifestyle for myself. You know, you want to dabble into sneak peek things about coaching in your posts, because people always want to know, but they're afraid to reach out. And also in your content and your posts, you want to prompt them to message you. So at the end of the post, if it's something about nutrition or a recipe, like, hey, if you ever need more recipes or need nutritional help, don't comment below or send me a message. I'd love to chat more and help you out. Give them that prompt. Invite them to a reach out. So now what? Now that you know how to find your voice and how to really create your brand and work on that character building list, what do you need to do? You have to keep consistent. You need to show up every single day in your posts. If you go to my page and you scroll through, there's a post from every single day. At least 2 posts a day, something about fitness, something about my nutrition, something about my relationship, something about my cat. I'm there. I'm showing up every single day regardless of how I feel. If I'm having a shit ass day, I'm sharing about it. I'm letting people know, like, I'm just not having a good day. But I'm consistent. I'm posting. I'm here. Even when I don't want to be, I'm there making something happen. Find your perfect BFF. Find that friend. What do you want? What kind of person do you want to attract? And then put that out. And like I said, don't be afraid to talk about work, the nitty-gritty of what coaching really is. So many people join this. I can't tell you how many people have joined with me and walked away because it got hard. I'm here 3 years later. Yes, it's hard, especially when you're like me and I'm young and I was very immature and, like I said, very naive. I had no idea what I was doing. But I never gave up on it because I want it. I'm enjoying it. I love this. And I am reaping the benefits. It's Beachbody Thursday, and my car insurance was paid for today. And my groceries are paid for this weekend. You know, so you can't quit. You can't be afraid to tell people about the work ethic that goes into it, because it's not a scam. It's not something that's going to bring people, you know, success overnight. It takes hard work and discipline. And share that, because once you start sharing it, you're going to attract those people who are willing to work hard, who are willing to put in that time, who are willing to grow something worth putting the time into. You're only going to get what you give. So make sure you're giving that hard work, dedication, consistency, work ethic type of person, save the world, princess driven girl that you want to attract in return. And create your BFF before Beachbody. This is something they talked about at Summit, and I definitely want to do this myself, because once you get along on this journey, you tend to forget where you came from, not on purpose, but it's just like you're so caught up in the motions now, and it's like you forget where you started. So you want to create who you were before Beachbody. Even like Katie, she's a new coach, but even before Beachbody, like think about all the things that you're doing now, like waking up early and getting your workout in and drinking your water and just having fun and feeling good and creating all these new habits. You know, that's something different. Think about where you were just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago before we even started talking. You know, you want to create your BFF before Beachbody, because that is the person that you want to attract, so you can help them and change their life. So now the final step, take action. I want you guys, after this call, I want you to audit your social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, wherever you're at, audit it. Are you a brand or are you a copy? If you look through your posts, will people be able to tell that you're a Beachbody coach? Not even necessarily a Beachbody coach, but will they be able to tell that you have something to offer? You have a business to help them with? Will they know that you run monthly challenge groups? Will they know that you're into health and fitness? Will they know more about your life besides fitness? Will they know that you're a mother? Will they know that you're a student? Will they know that you work full-time, you work part-time? Whatever it is about you, are they going to know that stuff? You want to audit it and make sure that you're telling your story through your social media. Can they see your face? Can they see, you know, yourself? Can they see what you're doing? Does your image go with your message? And again, do I know your story? Can they see it? Can they see your story? Your vibe is going to speak to your tribe. So make sure you're consistent in your story and consistent in your beliefs. People are going to buy you. They're not buying these products. They're buying what you believe in. So you have to make sure that every single day you're putting out that same belief. You cannot jump around from belief to belief to belief. And that's where taking stuff from other coaches messes you up, because one day you'll speak one vibe and the next day you're going to speak another vibe. Be you, and don't be afraid to be who you are. Remember, people are buying you. They're not buying the products. They're buying who you are. So our homework, there's 3 different things I want you guys to do. And I want you to post them in Faith Fitness Empire tomorrow. By the end of the day, I will do mine too. You're going to create your branding chart. So I will post a screenshot of it in the comments underneath of the video once I get this uploaded. Or I'll go back so you guys can screenshot it if you want to. Create your branding chart and post it in Faith Fitness Empire, okay? And then you're going to create your before Beachbody BFF and just write a list of who you were before Beachbody and share that in Faith Fitness Empire as well. And I want you tomorrow post 3 times on your social media. Tell your story from that chart that you create, okay? So if anything, make your chart tonight. Get your posts ready. They don't have to be really long and detailed, short and sweet, to the subject, something inspiring, something motivating, something relatable to other people. You will be surprised how many people actually relate to the things that you think that they would not even care about. I promise you they do. So that is the homework, you guys, and I will upload the video tomorrow. Or actually, I'll get it uploaded and I'll upload it tonight. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Let me stop the share. Thanks, guys, for joining on, Rachel and Katie. Do you have any questions, Katie, or Rachel, or Katie?
No, I'm good.
Am I muted?
No, I unmuted you.
Oh. No, I said I liked it. It was very interesting. I just got home from work, so I caught the end of it.
Oh, cool.
All right.
I liked it too.
Yay! Yeah, once they shared this at Summit, I was like, finally, like I never really knew how to really teach it or share it. I'm like, I know I need to work on my branding myself, and like that's something I've been doing. Like I just changed a few weeks ago my Facebook banner covers and really dove into the things that are about me and staying consistent with that. And I'm like, I need to figure out a way to implement this and teach this to other people. And then they actually did the seminar on it at Summit. I was like, yes, thank you.
I feel like you're awesome at it, so keep it up.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
I'm excited.
What happened? Let's see.
Are things going better, Rachel, now that like you're kind of getting back in the swing of posting?
It's slowly getting there. I feel like I was on a roll for a while.
Yeah.
And now I feel like 'cause I haven't done it in like 2 months or whatever, that I just like lost all the following that I had.
I don't necessarily think it's you lost the following, because you still, like, your friends are all there, and that's where the power consistency comes into play. And Andrea actually posted about this in Fit and Fierce Dynasty today, and she was like, because she just had a surgery, and she was basically off for a month, and she took a break from Beachbody, and she was like, you know, when you have a break in a relationship with a guy, it's like almost like a breakup, like, oh my God, a break, we're breaking up. So it's like when you take a break from the things that you're doing, it kind of is like a breakup. So it's not that they stop following you, it's just that it didn't lose interest, but it's like they almost lost the trust in a sense. Like, it's a quick thing. Was she about it? Was she really not about it? So that's where, you know, sharing, you know, more about your moving situation and house hunting and stuff like that right now is what's going to help people see that you are here and that you have been here, but you have priorities.
Yeah.
And like your family comes first. And I think sharing that will let people know, like, you can put it out there. Like Celine said in her podcast, she was like, for those of you who appreciated and trusted me and knew that I was focused on my kids and my family first, and you're still here, I got you. I love you.
Yeah.
I was like, it's true. Those who really trust you and believe in you, they'll understand.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to start posting more and hopefully get back at it.
Yeah. And start with the chart, you know, what's normal about you, things you overcome, like all the moving stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are moving recently, and I can see that in a lot of my news feeds. So sharing that and like how you're able to keep consistent with, like, you know, just positive outlook and feeling good and being there for your son and your husband, like, it's going to help, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to help people relate back to you.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you that I obviously posted on social media for the first time the other day, and I was so nervous. I literally like had to take 3 breaths before I hit post, and having that response from a lot of people was actually really reassuring. So I'm glad I took the step to do it, but it was definitely nerve-wracking.
Yay! No, yeah, it definitely is. I saw your post, and I was just like, yes, because you posted in the challenge group, and I was like, post this, share this.
I know, and I was like, should I not? I definitely went back and forth for, I think it was like 20 minutes later, I was finally like, I'm just going to do it.
And that's the thing, share, like in the slideshow I was just sharing, like when you're afraid to share something, you know that you're making the right step. You know that you're about to share something that's worth sharing because you're afraid to put it out there.
Yeah. And I know we've kind of talked about it. I feel like I kind of fell off the social media wagon for a while almost because I felt like I don't have anything going on in my life. I don't have anything to share or anything worth talking about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now
That's
I did.
where the chart will come into play, and you'll
Yes.
remember that. Like, half the time on Snapchat and Insta story, like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I have people that are following me and tell me they like my snaps. I'm just like, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah.
It's not really doing anything. All right. Well, I won't keep you girls long unless you have any other questions before we get off here.
No, sounds good. I like it. I'm ready to post some stuff tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, definitely post tomorrow. And then we'll have to do a power hour tomorrow. Do you work tomorrow night?
No, I have off all day tomorrow. Let's do it. I'm down.
Okay. I have a break from 1 to 2, so I can do it then. I won't be able to do I could do a live one maybe, or I can do it in the evening, whatever works better for you, because I'll be home.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What are power hours? Just because I've heard a lot of people mention them.
Yes, so Power Hour, you will learn more about it in our new coach boot camp. It's basically an hour of focused time work to get done the main activities as coaching. So in our new coaching group that will start on Monday, you'll learn the behind the scenes work of coaching is not necessarily posting. We're doing a lot of messaging, a lot of inviting, a lot of where's my list? Inviting, messaging, following up. So in the Power Hour, we time everything. So it's we'll spend 10 minutes sending new messages to people. We call them hey girl messages. We just reach out and hey girl, how you doing?
Yeah.
And then we'll spend 10 minutes on inviting people, 10 minutes on following up with people we need to follow up on. That way, we can just out those main activities that a lot of people don't have time for, especially when you're working coaching full time, you have more time throughout your day to, spend time on those messages and stuff. But as new coaches, and when you're still working full time, and myself, having that power hour every single day is literally something that has helped significantly with productivity within my business and growing it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So we'll have to do that tomorrow. So Rachel, does 1 p.m. work better, or something in the evening, after your son goes to bed?
I don't know. I don't really have any plans tomorrow. I need a haircut because my hair is way too long. Other than that, I don't really have plans.
All right. I will let you know around 1 if I can do it then. If not, we can just text each other for the accountability. I got my power hour done.
Right. Hey, I like it. Let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, girls. Well, I'll let you go. Thanks for hopping on, and I will see you tomorrow. Get started on your charts and creating your BFF before Beachbody. All right.
Can't wait.
All right. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.